Idaho is home to the most inland seaport on the west coast. The Lewiston port is 465 river miles from the ocean and a vital part of agriculture in Idaho, Montana, and the Dakotas. 70% of the pulse crops grown in the area rely on the port to reach overseas markets. And due to a year-long labor dispute with unions, container shipments from Lewiston are no longer available to Northwest farmers. Last week in Lewiston, farmers met with industry experts to see what is possible for alternative transportation. Port manager Dave Doringsfeld explains what might be possible.
We're looking, is container on rail an option? By then, you've got to line up your equipment with your Class A's, then you've got to line up your containers to steamship lines. So there's a lot of complexities that are involved there. Or, does it make more sense to just move peas and lentils on boxcars? And, can the Port of Lewiston help facilitate moving peas and lentils to Seattle, Tacoma by boxcar?
Bert Brocky from George Brocky & Sons Warehouse, where much of the legumes in the area are processed for overseas shipments, says they have a short-term solution.
We've come up with short-term answers. We're using rail, we're using trucks, we're using over-the-road trucks to take it to Tacoma, get them stuffed. We're using direct trucks, anything we can, anything and everything.
Sean O'Connell of Pacific Northwest Farmers Co-op says losing water transportation is a big blow to the entire region.
Without the access to the river and that shipping lane is going to cause a lot of logistic problems, not only for processors but other companies in the U.S., and this will add cost to our producers. One of the biggest problems I see is we have become known as a reliable shipper, not just P&W, but the industry. And this is really going to put a strain on that relationship we have with our customers overseas.
O'Connell worries growers will plant other crops.
It concerns me a lot. Our company as well as a lot of other companies have built programs based around these crops. And if farmers choose other options, then that makes me wonder what I'm going to do. We have a lot of people that work in this division and a lot of families that rely on these crops being grown.
Brocky says they are doing all possible to keep shipping costs low, but the best resolution is to have the river back.
We're doing everything we can to maintain and move forward the same we always have. We don't want any differences, hopefully at all. There was some talk today about having to pass it on to the grower. Unfortunately, at some point it will come to that. We hope that we get our river system back so we can keep our good rates and move forward that way.
With the Idaho Farm Bureau, the voice of Idaho agriculture, I'm Steve Ritter.